before you do.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. And now a pitch on the way. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Zunino has it. But the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away.
The batter, number 15.
Here's Neil Walker. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runner goes for third. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The catcher, number 3.
Here's Villar out there at shortstop. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 8th, left fielder.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Broxton will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting 9th.
Here's Gerard Dyson. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Mariners are down in order. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Neil Walker. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Gamble coming in. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 8.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he lays off there 1-0. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
The right fielder,
striding in, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounded back up the middle. Cano for 1. On to Alonso. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Brewers go down quietly. On to the bottom of the 4th. Digging in to try it again. Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This one skied out toward right. Santana has it in his tracks. Makes the play. 1 away.
The batter, second baseman,
Ready for another chance? Robinson Cano hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Hit hard to short. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mariners are down on. Stepping up now, number 7 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Cano ranges to his left. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Matt, here we are in the 5th inning, and he swings at a ball out of the zone. It's indicative of how they're playing right now. He's taking advantage of their aggressiveness, and that's why there's a shutout going.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Third baseman, Travis.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. 5 innings have been no.
Leading off for the Mariners. Third baseman.
Skied into straightaway right.
Seager.
Santana shading to his right. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Standing in,
Right
Mitch
fielder.
Henniger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Santana moving in. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for.
Here now it's Mike Zunino. Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have. Ready for another chance? Hernan Perez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Hernan Perez.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Gamble. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Vogt comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Jonathan Villar is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12-6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And now they've got the runner caught in a hot box as he thought about going home. And they'll put the tag on him between. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder.
For Walker now at second. Fielded cleanly, and Walker's throw is in time for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Here's Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Gene Segura standing in. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. Some important 2-out success as Robinson Cano will bat next. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. No hits and 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Throw to the plate. And he is in there.
Got the go-ahead run at third base. We got 2 outs. Let's see how this is going to unfold. Matt, this is getting really exciting. Who can come up with a clutch 2-out hit, or can he deliver?
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and the M's have taken a 3-0 lead. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Brett Gardner now. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Underway here this evening as the first pitch is hit in the air out to left field. Gamble comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Second baseman,
At the plate, Starlin Castro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Hernandez readies the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Hey, that pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And Cano will put this one away for out number 2.
Batting third, catcher, Gary.
Digging in
Sanchez.
now, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0. Just getting started here in Seattle. 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Hit back up the middle. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So they're set down 1. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off
first.
for the Mariners, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Hit in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 1 down. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win.
In past meetings with Tanaka, 3 base hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Hit to first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Well, the leadoff guy couldn't get on, but the number 2 guy with that base hit gets on base. Now here comes the thunder.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Runner at first here, one man out. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Another one sent foul. Another full count pitch home, and the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Now the 0-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. 2 out with the man at first. Drilled to the right side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Another hit in the inning.
Standing in now, Mitch Haniger, as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Down and away, ball 1.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Looks at a curveball called for a strike. Got him.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at first base at Yonder Alonso. When I watch him pick a ball out of the dirt, it reminds me when 1, he was a catcher, but 2, his brother-in-law is Manny Machado. Imagine the workouts they have in the offseason.
Here it comes. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1 and 2. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. And here's a ball hit in the air. Seager in foul ground. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 6.
Digging in,
Center fielder
Aaron Hicks. The head-to-head history with King Felix, 1 for 5. Now a changeup from Hernandez as he gets ahead. It's 0-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws. Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1 and 2 now. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The 0-1 on its way. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, one away.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Aaron Hicks. Now, yes, he can go get the ball with the best of them. I've watched him make great plays over his head, ranging to the right or the left. But, man, can he throw. And he threw a ball a few years back. That was one of the best throws I've ever seen. And that there put him on the map.
Throwing to second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Batting 8th. Left fielder.
At the plate, Ben Gamble. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0. Tanaka gets the sign. 2-0 on its way. This one's flared out toward left. Gardner is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on ML. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Ball 2 now. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
And it misses. 3-1 now. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
I really like his game plan. You can clearly see his game plan was, I'm going to bust him inside. He's done that, and we're already in the third inning and continues to pound the ball in.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Into the windup and the pitch. Jacoby Ellsbury is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. The head-to-head history with King Felix: 9 base hits in 32 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2.
2-2.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Stepping in, Gerard Dyson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Fielder, Gerard Dyson.
This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter.
Stepping in now, Gene Segura. Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. 0-1. Here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-2 pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Gardner is there. And the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 11.
Brett Gardner is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. And he will take strike 3 call. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Ball 2.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Here he comes on 2-0. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. 3-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Cruz.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Kyle Seager, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. One and one. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, they put the shift on him, overloading the right side, but they pitch him away. And he shoots the ball that way.
Into the box, Mitch Haniger, as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mariners leave 1 through 4. Still tied, nothing. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder,
into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
And a fastball just a bit up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Got him in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir.
That's a pitch you can't miss right there. A changeup right in your wheelhouse.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Aaron Hicks will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, that's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Now batting.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Striding in once again, Mike Zunino. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Mike Zunino.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Hey, anytime you're battling and the score is even, you've got to get on base to manufacture some offense. He'll take that every day of the week.
Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, you wonder why left-handed hitters have such pretty.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Here's Gerard Dyson.
He swings and grounds it to short.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to third. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second.
Gene Segura standing in as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Cano waits on the first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Hicks has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he is in there, but I don't think he had designs on even really trying it as he retreats with 2 away now.
A designated hitter.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Second and third, 2 away. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gardner going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center as the Mariners have opened up a 4-0 lead.
Kyle Seager.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The windup and the 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he is out on the tag. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Here's Todd Frazier now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Frazier.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And the pitch on 2-1. This one's flared toward left center. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Well, that shot tells you everything you need to know. He's really a little frustrated tonight. This has been a tough game. They haven't swung the bats well, and they need to start getting some offense going.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
This is on the ground over to first. Alonso is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail. Ready for another chance? Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Fielder, Mitch.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground at third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out.
First baseman.
Ready for another shot. Now, Yonder Alonso. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Tommy Kahnle, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously isn't looking for that pitch.
Impressive.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden, you're holding some new firewood.
Mike Zunino started to go around, but it's a 0-1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Gary Sanchez Comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Hernandez still working on his shutout here through 6 1/3 innings. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 99.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Ready once again, Ben Gamel. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. There to take it is Gregorius for the first out.
The center fielder, number 1.
Digging in once again, Gerard Dyson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Line but speared on a hop. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Up next for Seattle, the
striding in once again, Gene Segura. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 0-1, here it comes. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hicks on the move. And the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They lead it 4-0. Stepping up now, Didi Gregorius. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Gregorius.
Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. The pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Haniger going back on it. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Now batting, Greg Bird. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And his arrival is going to mark the end of the evening now for Felix Hernandez. David Phelps gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. One out, nobody on. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. Chase Headley will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 12, Chase Headley.
And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. So it may be Chase Headley. He's going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll see what he can do leading off the homemade. First delivery to him on the way. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Gardner has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Nelson Cruz. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge ranging back out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. The tag, and he is out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
So digging in now, Mitch Haniger. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Mariners add to their. Now in the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Left side. There's Segura. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he takes ball 1. The win would belong to Felix Hernandez if the lead holds up. 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2-1 home now to Gardner. Just a tick behind for a strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Giving chase is Hediger, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
Gardner not stopping. He's headed for third.
And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple. Here's Starlin Castro. His past batting line against David Phelps. 1 for 3. Edwin Diaz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. A man at third with 1 away. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard liner towards short, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Aaron Judge stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Yankees, good night.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
5-2 the final score tonight. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds.